What up, world? It's your boy BA for Real 100, and welcome to Get Your Bars Up Media. Salute, salute, salute. So we back up in this thing, and shouts out to King of the Dot, Grand Prix Round 2, Western Conference. Yes, the Western Conference bracket. Now, I watched. I didn't get a chance to watch the full first battle between Kid Clutch and TK, but I heard it was a solid battle. I got a chance to catch the first round, and the first round that I had caught, TK, I believe had a dope round. I like what Kid Clutch did that first round, but I was totally taking TK, but I don't want to really judge that battle. Really don't want to judge that battle. Let me put my banners up real quick. I'm sloughing on the banners. But yeah, I heard that was a pretty good fire battle. Heard it was a fire battle. To me, the first round was solid from them both, but I was digging definitely TK over Kid Clutch that first round. But the second and third round, I can't call it. But yeah, whoever wants to come up, man, let me know, because I tell me about this battle. Tell me how this battle worked. Tell me what somebody robbed in this battle. I looked on my timeline and I haven't seen anybody talk about this battle, anybody being robbed or anything of that nature of this battle, but heard it was solid. So if you want to come up, I put the link in the actual comment section. Snack King Cole, we already say Saint a young goat, yet we gonna wait until he beat Diz too. He gonna see Diz. Saint is a monster. Saint is a monster. He is. And BP, if you want to come up, click that link, bro. Click that link. You know, that's my Northwest brethren. If y'all have not heard of Snack King Cole, holla at Snack King Cole. Click and follow Snack King Cole. Guy actually he reviews different type of snacks and foods, and is actually pretty dope. Great editing, all of that stuff. Super duper dope at what he does. So make sure you follow my guy. But BP, if you want to come up, holla at me. But with that being said, yeah, I don't know who won this TK battle, but I'm thinking I think Clutch. I think they gave it to TK overall, if I'm not mistaken. But transitioning to that next battle though, Saint LA versus Active. Now this battle I caught this battle. Yes. Battle was super dope to me. I like what both of them were bringing. When I say that this is one of the best actives that I've ever seen, this was definitely one of the best actives I've ever seen. I'm not really a super huge Active fan, but I feel like what Active was bringing to the table, he was talking to Saint Soul. Active was definitely talking to the young fella. When I say that he was talking to the young fella, he was talking. He had a minor slip up complication in the third round, but I feel like his first couple of rounds were fire. But that's not to take away from the young fella, young Saint. Young Saint came and he showed up as well. But I don't know when we're going to put respect on Saint's name. But getting into that first round, Active goes. Active was on fire. Saint was on fire. To me, they both were on fire. But with that being said, I just like Saint's material a tad bit better in the first round. The first round to me could definitely be a toss-up. I believe that it was actually even. I didn't go back to my comment section. Clutch won the battle clear. Oh, Clutch won the first battle? Okay. See, I didn't even see that. What's good? Salute, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Hey, Sun God, salute to you. You saluting me, man. But shit, I remember back in the day watching you, man, and I'm trying to figure out where you at. Where you at, Sun God? Facts. Where are you? We need to see you, bro, because you were doing your thing you were one of the guys that I actually liked, that had a level head, you feel me, in battle rap, and you actually seemed like you actually knew what you were talking about compared to a lot of these bloggers these days. But salute to you. And if you want to join, if you actually want to join the chat, go ahead and click that link that's at the top. But anyways, back to it. When it comes to the Saint battle, the Saint LA versus Active, I like this battle. I like what both of them were talking about. But I edged the first round to Saint. But the second round though, this is the second round was one of the best actives I've seen in quite some time. I've seen actives of other battles before his prior battles. Active to me, he has the energy, but he just didn't have the bar. He never really had a great bar content type structure when he raps. And I feel like, especially with the Regina King, like he was talking to the young fella. He actually, but even though Saint had a little slip up, Saint, you did have a little slip up, sir. Young fella, you did have a slip up. I feel like he could I felt like Active won this round clearly. Saint has dope material, but he had to string it together in that second round. I feel like he didn't have it together. Act was cooking in that first. Active was cooking in that first too, but Saint was cooking as well. He was definitely cooking as well. I agree with you, BP. I definitely agree with you. But I just still feel like Saint had a little bit more in that first round. But in that second round, like I said, I gave that second round to Active. I think Active took off. I think he took off. And he actually made me even more of a fan of him by taking off the way that he did, just to keep it 100. Because Saint, like I said, Saint had a little slip up, but Saint was still doing his thing, but not Active got him. Getting into that third round, I had it 1-1 going into that third. This is when Active had some minor complications. He had some minor complications. But with that being said, he still did all right. But I just felt like even when he got everything back, he still was kind of cool and he was too calm and collective. I felt like he was just trying to keep it together. Where Saint was still on fire to me. Saint, man, I don't know when or I don't know how much respect that this guy got to. Just because he's not on a URL doesn't mean he's not fire. That's for a lot of y'all fans out here, because I know the battle rap game in the industry is so URL dominant, it's not even funny. And that's cool. Be URL dominant if you like. But just know that there are other platforms and leagues that have fire battle rappers with content. The division, I don't know where the division lies, because there's some stigma, some type of stigma. URL is more hood. KOTD is more the Caucasianism is more whatever. Like nah, it's fire all around. It's fire all around. We can go to every league. So when it comes to Saint LA, I need y'all to put some respect on the young fella's name. So I got young Saint LA. I got him 2-1 in this battle, and I believe that he is advancing. But with that being said, this next battle up, though. Hold up, let me switch my banners real quick. Your boy getting tech savvy, getting a little tech savvy with it. DIZATER versus the SAURUS. Now I watched all 3 rounds of this battle. We have 2 legends. And I've talked to a bunch of battle rappers, top tier, mid tier, low tier, talked to so many different battle rappers from all over the country. Matter of fact, all over the world who have multiple different perspectives. But one thing that's in common with a lot of these battle rappers, they look at DIZATER and they look at the SAURUS as 2 pioneers of this game, which I can agree. Both of these guys have been here since the beginning of the growth of battle rap. Period. You feel me? The SAURUS actually mentioned in one of his rounds. He said he'd been battle rapping for 30 years plus. That's a fact. DIZATER, 20 years. That's a fact. But getting into that first round, DIZATER goes, and I like DIZATER's first round. To me, I'm not gonna front. DIZATER, he be trying to break down syllables. He be trying to rhyme and break down syllables a little bit too much to me these days. But what he speaks about can and does be powerful. It is powerful. But the SAURUS in this round, what's up with they saying that? But the SAURUS in this round, I feel like the SAURUS had a little bit more in that first round to me. I think the SAURUS edged the first round. I know a lot of people are hating. Yoyo Escobar is entering the building. You ain't even watched this. You don't even need to be up here. You ain't even watch it. But welcome, Yoyo Escobar, Word Sport Battlegrounds. What's good with it?
What's good with it? Just got up.
He said, I just got up.
I just got up. Hey,
smile for pride. What up?
Well, I just got up, took my I guess evening shit. I was watching DME Detroit's little recap of Diz and the SAURUS. He said it got crazy. Which it should. The 2 names we're dealing with, Diz and the SAURUS, you know what I mean? Them was crazy names.
DME my brethren in this, but it wasn't a crazy battle like that. It was a good battle, but it wasn't crazy.
See, then now you okay.
You know I'm gonna keep it 100.
I know you're gonna hold it down for URL.
Wow.
Fun
No,
house.
we're not biased over here, sir. We're definitely not biased over here.
I'll just play. No, but go ahead and break down the battle though. Let me hear.
But well, first of all, I want to shout out to Smile for my pride. Salute to you for joining. Credit Keys, salute to you. King is in the building. EBL exclusive battle league. Make sure you subscribe to that channel, definitely, because they got some heat over there. But getting into this disaster in the SAURUS battle, bro. I like the battle. But it wasn't on no classic-ish because we have two pioneers. You feel me? Both are legends in their own rights, but I think this was tough. This was anybody could have won this battle, bro. Anybody could have won this battle. It was dead even to me. They both weren't like super crazy, but they both were good enough to make the battle entertaining. And if I had to give it to somebody, I would have to give it to Disaster 2-1. I think Disaster. I like Disaster's second round, and I believe the third round. I think the SAURUS had better material, but the way that he ended it, based off of why you come on my channel, Yana, like that, bro. You so disrespectful.
Nah, man,
So
I just woke up.
I'm just kidding, bro.
Nah, but you said the SAURUS said in one of his rounds he was battling for over 30 years.
Yeah, he said 30 years. He didn't say 30. He didn't say over 30 years, but he said 30 years.
Now, if he's been battling for 30 years, okay.
He's been rapping since he was a teen. My guy came in there with a full-fledged gray beard. Like I got my grays, right? I got my grays, but I'm not all grayed out. My guy, the SAURUS, came in there with a thick ass all grayed out beard. So he's been in this thing for a minute.
Fox and shit.
Facts.
No, what I'm saying is, all right, now if you've been in here for 30 years battle rapping,
so
and you're not rich off of battle rap. That's like saying, yo, I've been painting for 30 years.
Yo, that was one of the angles that hit for Disaster, because the Disaster was mentioning, I believe it was in Disaster's second round.
Respect level, yeah, you got my full fucking respect for battling for 30 years. The names, the tournaments, the leagues, everything that you've probably been on is, historical. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, from just the WRCs back in the day, the rap Olympics, like all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's legendary. Scribble jams and shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. So yeah, I'm not taking his legacy away from him. I'm just saying, like, damn, 30 years. If you ain't rich off battle rap, I wouldn't.
Yo.
I'm not fucking with this man in this Ciroc. Hold up. We're gonna start me drinking. I'm not even gonna start drinking right now.
Did I cover my face?
I got a soda.
You said you got a
I got a soda. Let me wake up in style. I'm not trying to be out here talking shit to him.
yo. That was last night. Last night I was talking shit because I was upset. But anyways.
BA fuck around, have a battle coming up.
Hey, I'm telling you, if you're a vlogger and you think you got bars and you want to talk your ish and say whatever, if I viewed you and I feel like you don't be knowing what the F you be talking about and you think you know battle rap, come see me. Come outside. I'm here.
Either a battle debate or a battle rap. He's down for either one.
I'm not even talking about. Like, I'm one of the best battle rap debaters in the world, so I'm not even tripping on a battle rap debate. I'm talking about bars. I'm talking about this, bro. I'm talking about this.
Get your bars up. He's still talking about getting your bars up.
Thanks. We talking about 2 minute, one round, 2 minute, 3 minutes, whatever you like. Come see me. If you think you got bars and you out here vlogging, come see me. But anyways, getting back to the battle though. I love the aspect of both legends finally seeing each other in the ring on this type of stage, which was dope. But it could have went either way, and I believe Disaster won. You feel me? Disaster won, but the third round, I felt like I felt like the SAURUS took. I felt like he had way better content, but the way that he ended it was really bad
With
because he
the
was like,
jersey out.
yeah, he pretty much jerseyed out, and I still feel like he had enough to win the round. I felt like he had enough to win the round, but you can't jersey out. Even though the disaster probably not supposed to be there, even though it's supposed to be Frack Hoffa, just to keep it 100.
Frack Hoffa. Salute Frack,
Hell yeah.
man.
Yeah, salute to Frack. Hey,
salute Frack.
Hey, I want y'all to and if you are a battle rapper that because a lot of battle rappers watch this, I want to say make sure y'all holler at my boy Yoyo Escobar, Word Sport Battlegrounds. When I say that he's an amazing, excellent businessman, he will set you up. You feel me? He puts together good battles. He's about his business. He's not one of these janky promoters. When he says he's gonna do something, he's gonna do something. And yeah, he puts things together. So make sure y'all holler at my guy Yoyo.
For real, man. Get at me, man. Any battlers, anybody interested in anything really music related, you know what I mean? Get at me, from graphics to website designing, anything.
Yeah.
A battle, whatever.
Yeah, but I know I have the KOTD ticker, which I'm about to actually take off of this real quick. We're gonna have to switch to something. We're gonna have to talk about Vixen versus 40 bars. Do we have to start this up?
I told you already. Everybody was in agreement that Vixen would probably 30, 40 bars. Now I brought it up yesterday because I heard 40 bars say in her round that she was like, basically the Lux for the ladies.
Facts.
And then I watched Vixen, who came in there hungry. You know what I mean? And it was just a whole different tone in rap voice. It was a whole different energy. Yeah. She was way more aggressive, way more bar heavy. She had schemes, wordplay, name flips. She had everything. I'm not saying 40 bars doesn't have that or is not capable of that. We cannot sit here and be like, okay, based off of one performance. Nah, it's just she was like that against Surf, Yeah. Her and Daylight was we seen that, but what I'm saying is, I think Vixen, man. Vixen over 40 bars, bro, and not just because books. I don't get wooed. Plus, I don't like light skinned women. I mean, I do like light skinned women. Let me not say I don't like light skinned. I don't date light skinned women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Light skin and light skin usually don't click. You know what I'm saying? So when you're out there hollering at women and shit like that, light skin and light skin usually don't click. It's usually dark skinned women that talk to them. You know what I'm saying? I think
Yeah. So just to me, when you say that you're the Loaded Lux of battle rap, a female Loaded Lux of battle rap, I don't feel like that holds that much weight. Because Loaded Lux is like he's great at what he does. He's arguably one of the greatest to ever do it, but Loaded Lux has not been super flame in a long time. He was flame in a 2-on-2, but prior to that 2-on-2 that he had with Hollow, he hasn't been flame since what, 2012?
There's an old movie called The Black Sheep by Chris Farley and
I know Black
David
Sheep.
Spade.
Facts.
There's a scene in there where they're sitting in the cabin and they're playing checkers. And he got shitty as hell at David Spade. He's like, I forgot what he said. Like, you always win, Richard, or some shit like that. I forgot what dude's name was in the movie, but he was like, yeah, if you never move your back row. That's what the fuck Lux does to battle rap. He never moves his back row.
Talk.
Like, I'm just saying, like, Reggie Miller,
what's up?
never won any championships.
Yeah.
But one of the greatest 3-point shooters in the history of the NBA.
Yeah.
Arguably.
Yeah.
And you got Curry. Who wins championships? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm just saying, like, man,
See,
Lux never moves his back row, which means the equivalent to you don't battle that much at battle rap.
that's a fact.
So, with that being said, I mean, what Lux does, he plays the politically correct way to get your stock risen the fuck up in battle rap. Anybody who wants to get their stock to a Lux point, just follow Lux's recipe, man. He done laid the blueprint down. You feel me? So all you really gotta do is just follow what Lux just did. You do the same thing. I mean, a lot of people, you know, like Rio, he'll pop out every week if possible. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I don't see Lux ever popping out every week. You know what I mean? Like,
I I like Loaded Lux. Loaded Lux, to me, I believe he's one of the greatest lyricists ever.
he's one of the
But
most intricate battle rappers. You have to actually decipher what he says. You can't just sit there and be like, "Oh, you know what I mean?" You can't just watch him for the first. Like, all right, somebody who's just getting into battle rap, I wouldn't show him Lux for the first time.
before we get into it, shout out to Credit Keys. He says facts. The 2-on-2 is nice, but I'm not into his content when he raps. Takes too long to get to the punch. Speaking on Lux, I agree. I agree. His format, people talk about Loaded Lux and get in high regards, which I believe he deserves. You feel me? But I feel like he is yet to update his format until today's type of battle rap.
He deserves it on some Reggie Miller shit,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
not on no Steph Curry shit.
What? And hold up, I got BX Legend D Money, but does not need to battle more. I think he
He
need.
does.
I think he does as well. I think he needs to battle more because I believe that he needs to spar similar to. I don't know if y'all have been seeing what Reed Dollars has been doing lately. Reed Dollars, when he first came back versus John, he was like, and John.
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
What's up?
BX Legend just said, once you build up to a certain status that you've worked your way up from being on the bottom, why not sit out?
Yeah.
If it's not about the money, sit out. If you're not trying to get rich off of battle rap, if you're not trying to get paid and compensated for your work and your hard work that you put in to get your name to a certain place, that you know these leagues will spend 50 to 75K to book you. You know what I'm saying? You know what these leagues will pay to book you. You just really sitting out on bread.
Yeah.
That's all you're doing is sit down on bread. Like, how can we tell battle rappers to sit out? We don't tell NBA players to sit out.
That's a fact.
Like, come on, like y'all crazy as hell in battle rap for that one. Like to tell people to sit out on bread. You sitting out on money because you want to take one battle every 2 years. Like, I hell no. We hustlers. This is your career. This is your form of business that you do transactions in, and you need to be doing more fucking transactions. Lux. We want to see more Lux.
Oh shit!
Facts.
Oh, hold up. We got DME Detroit in the mother freaking building. What's good with a
DME?
You guys are driving me crazy.
No, we want to see more
What are you
Lux.
talking about? What are we talking? Lux?
Hey, yeah.
First of all,
First
of all, Disaster and Thesaurus was fire. I don't know what you're talking about. That battle was crazy, and I missed the first round from
I told you.
It was okay.
Well, I'm out in the middle.
Yeah, you my brethren, but it was okay. It was
No. It was more than okay. It is more than okay. You're underplaying. You're underplaying. That was Thesaurus' third was insane until he choked. Come on, the way he was doing the back and the forth about how this is you and this is me. That was crazy. I think we're just not appreciating it too enough. Got to watch it again. And
Are you insane?
It was insane. And I missed Diz's first. Did you see? Okay, I missed it.
I seen Diz's first.
Who did you give the first round?
The first round, I actually like the Saurus a little bit more. I feel like Diz had a really good round, but the Saurus, I just felt like the Saurus was better throughout this battle until the third round, and even in the third round, he stopped himself a little short.
But you
he still had better content to me.
You gave Diz the second?
Yeah, I gave Diz the second. I feel like the second was close.
Yeah, I thought it was debatable close, and
that's what you were saying on your channel.
I seen Thesaurus' first, and what I heard was he was going off, and then Disaster was going off in his second, and Thesaurus was too, but as Disaster. Now in the third, that crazy rebuttal with the Thesaurus shirt, okay, and then the way he was just going in, and then I don't know, Disaster was crazy, but I'm giving that battle to Thesaurus if he doesn't choke. What do you say? Did you hear his bars afterwards? He spit them.
Yeah. I didn't hear the bars afterwards.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, but, they were crazy.
I feel like in his third round, even with the short stop, I still feel like his material was hitting more to me than Disaster in that third round. But the way that he just ended with the that threw me off. That threw me off, definitely.
All right. You said that Lux hasn't been fired since 2012. He battled Hollow in 2015. So what are we talking about here?
My fault. Hey, you're right. Hey, I lost track of that. He hasn't been fired since 2015. My bad.
He wasn't fired against Verb?
Nah, he wasn't fired versus Verb. I was in the building for that, DME. I was in the building for that, sir. I'm sorry.
All these gun bar rappers in the car. Come on, man. He was crazy in that battle until the third round.
So, this is what I'm going to say. Against Verb, he was fire in the second round. I give him that the second round was fire. But that was it. After that, he flamed out to me. He flamed out. His first round was
he was good against Surf.
Third round was you said against who? Surf? He wasn't good against Surf to me. That was like a 75% loaded Lux.
I liked him better against Surf than I did Verb.
He was good against Surf, man. I think his Surf messed that battle up, man. It's like he messes every battle up. He messed the 40 bars battle up. Like, I don't know what the point of Surf is anymore. Why does he battle? What's the point?
So, DME, I got a question for you, DME.
Yeah.
So why is Surf so coveted as one of the best battle rappers? Like people, I'm hearing a lot of fans are like, yo, Surf is amazing. He's great. He's this, that. Like, why are fans saying this?
First of all, he's choked 9 of his last 10 battles. 9 of his last 10 battles he's lost and choked in. All right. He choked against $3. I don't know what you guys are talking about. All right. He's every battle. So what's the point? How about this? I even said going into the battle, I didn't care to see this battle. This is stupid. I already know Surf's not going to take it serious. All right. When Surf ended his second round, I was 100% convinced in my mind he was going to jersey out that third. I just 100%. I had no doubt in my mind, and he did it again. And this is ridiculous, bro. And y'all got people like Rum Nitty and Arsenal, and them telling him he won. They're telling him he won afterwards. He won. Oh, I won. I won the first 2. Blah blah blah. This is stupid, man. You guys got to do something. I'm done. I don't want to see him. He's what's the point? Yeah. I know he hasn't took his battle serious since Geechee. 1 battle in 10 battles. That's it. Well, give me another one. He doesn't have one.
That Geechee battle.
I have
Geechee was fired, but he's living off that right now.
So DME, do you agree that Surf he was on his way to dying, right? He was on his way to dying. I want to say 2016, 2017-ish. But then a guy by the name of Tay Rock, the Gun Bar King, revived his career. Is this true?
What, but from the gun titles incident, like the battle?
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, you could say that. I mean, the first one was fire, you know, and then what happened in the second. But I think he lives off of a few moments in his career: the Big T battle, the Hitman battle, the Press 9, and now the Geechee battle. All right, so he's living off a few moments. All right, in his whole career, and then look, I get it. That's the problem. Why we get so mad because we've seen the potential. We've seen how crazy he can be. He could be one of the best, but he don't care. He really doesn't care. He tells you he don't care. Yeah. All right. He just said after this battle, I don't care. I'm getting booked again. I'll be booked again. How many times in a row is he gonna do that? And you're gonna be like, well, maybe why do we care? You know, I don't care anymore. And I've seen a lot of people turn on him. He still has a strong fan base, which has been going in on me for no reason. Because I don't know what they're arguing, right? But a lot of people have started to turn on him, and you can only do this for so long. Are you excited to see him against Cortez or John? Is it like I don't know? I used to be.
I want to see Cortez and Surf. I still want to see that.
Now Cortez and Surf, I'm not super excited about that one, even though I think it would be dope on Cortez's part. Yeah, but I would love to see. I would love to see John because John gonna send him up out of here. John is going to send
Yes.
him out of the motherfucking space, the atmosphere. He's gonna be up there, period, out of there. So I would love to see that one.
How do you feel about Cortez always celebrating after a surf loss? You think it's corny or is that funny? It's like, I don't know.
So to me, it's both. I feel
It's
like
both.
it's both because I feel like you are Cortez. You have your own strong fan base. You've been here for a minute. You actually are low key one of the legends in this. So why have to celebrate for somebody else's loss? But then again, this is what this is my contradiction right here. This is my contradiction to myself. But then it's funny when he pulls out a bottle, pours him a little shot. Then he looks at the cameras like cheers. I love that. I love that. It's spicy.
What it is building up the battle still. And you know, he trolling Surf. You know, Surf be trolling him too. So shit.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like it looks on the outside like it's corny, but then it's funny. It's Cortez doing it, and they've been going back and forth for years now. Like, and Surf does it a lot. He gets his digs in all the time. He might not do it like that, but he's always talking down on Cortez. Hey. But I think because he respects him, that's fine.
So I want to shout out to Spasmatic the Prince Pen. He up in the building. Salute to you. T-Bull up in the building. Salute to you, sir. Straight up. If y'all want to see these battles, holla at my guy T-Bull. He got them all. But I actually
see that disaster battle. I used to see the first round.
so DME, I want to ask you in regards to Vixen the Assassin. What are your thoughts on what are your thoughts on her performance? And do you think this is two questions? And do you think that she can beat 40 bars?
I thought Vixen won me over yesterday. Because let's get real, DNA was kind of spazzing out. Like he was going off, right?
He rap.
Yeah, and people were like, "Well, K-Shine did the E Heart, and then E Heart chokes in the third." You know, it's like, damn, because she had like K-Shine was like, I don't know.
Yeah, salute to E Heart, man.
And she ended up choking in the third, but that's fine. He's trying to get her to come back, which was funny. But anyways, DNA was kind of spazzing on her, and she fought back, and she beat him. You know, I mean, she beat him. The judge won. She 30'd him, I guess. I don't know. I had it 2-1, but she 30'd him by the votes, and that was great. But can she beat 40? Yeah, I mean. I think she did better than 40 yesterday, to be real. 40 was good, though. I can't get mad at her, but I thought her first was a little bit light. She turned up in the second and the third. But you know, always, I'm not, has she, everyone's saying this was Vixen's best performance ever, right?
Yeah.
So I've seen a couple of her battles. I don't want to say I've seen them all.
Yeah.
So, you know, I would need to see more to say that she definitely would be 40, because 40, you know, she's been around, man. She's had some fire battles, and you think she could beat 40?
The way, like what I seen yesterday, I kind of believe, even though it's just one performance, you know, we can't judge people off of one performance.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
But Vixen was rapping like she was the best female battle rapper in the world.
Shit, you mean you can't judge people off of one performance? They judged Rio.
Hey, keep Rio out of this, sir. We keep Rio out of this, sir. We know Rio fire. We know he's fired. He my man.
Oh, he just body boom.
I gotta see up against Rex though.
But you say that you know, judging off one performance as in the beating someone top tier, you know, like I would consider 40 to be, but 40 she wasn't like, she's not as aggressive, you know, it seems like, and Vixen, even though you would think she would be, but she kind of, especially in the Surf battle,
yeah, she
was talking to Surf, especially in that second and third, but like, I don't know what she had angles for Surf, so I don't know what that would be. I definitely would love to see. I'm excited to see any of her battles moving forward, and I'm gonna go back and watch some of her also. What's the signature Vixen battle? You know, off the top of your head, like to go watch.
So I would say you watch her 2-on-2 with Miss Hustle. Watch her actual last 2-on-2 with Miss Hustle. That's what made me actually believe her.
I feel like I've seen that, but yeah.
Is this her best battle today?
That's what people are saying. I can't say I've seen every Vixen battle, but
I haven't seen every Vixen battle, but I don't know if it was because this is my first time really seeing her on a bigger stage, because I've seen a few battles in the past, but this is my first time actually paying attention.
Now you see the power that URL stage has.
Yeah, absolutely.
You see that?
Especially being on caffeine. There was the voting itself, they're getting 8,000-9,000 votes. So imagine how many people actually watch it. You know, I would say that maybe 20% of people vote. Like not everyone's voting.
I seen somebody on Instagram. I forgot who it was. It was like
one of the eyes, and it's free.
One of the big name guys. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Oh, Vixen's officially here now." Blah blah blah. Like, I'm like, damn, she been here. You know what I'm saying? But the power of that URL stage, bro. That's why I said I gotta get Ryu on that stage, man.
And beating DNA though, like that's crazy. A crazy DNA. It's not beating
crazy
DNA.
Yeah.
But I DNA going the race angle in the third. I mean, what is he like against Vixen? It's a little weird to me. Like, what's Vixen got to do with anything? what? That's crazy.
It's just like
he was battling Hollow the whole time.
Hate being biracial. She said something about it too. She was like,
"What's impressive though? Another impressive thing about Vixen this battle was, her rebuttals though. She mid-round rebuttal.
Oh yeah.
Though. Oh my God.
She definitely was, bro.
That just lets you know that she write her own shit. Yeah, that's what I thought immediately when I heard that and seen it. I'm like, yeah, she write her own shit.
I mean, you go rebuttal like that. I don't know if you saw the interview with Sue Surf afterwards, but he said, he tried some mid-round rebuttals because this is not a serious battle, so he can try different stuff. So that's why he kind of got messed up. He was trying to do mid-round rebuttals and stuff because this is the time to actually do it since it's just 40. I don't know if you saw that. That's what he said.
That was nuts. I seen that.
And he got it's on 15 Minutes of Fame. There's 1,000 dislikes on that video, by the way. Just saying. All right. In comparison to Swamp, who lost, went on 15 Minutes of Fame and admitted his loss, and it gets upvoted with barely. Huh? Yeah, he admitted. He said he learned from it. Surf said he won and was messing around the whole time, and he still won.
Because they be thinking them ladies is gonna come in there and play with him.
I loved every battle almost. It was great.
Do you think? Now I fuck with Surf. Surf, if you see this, I'm not disrespecting your style, your craft in any kind of way. But do you think Surf would have lost to any female on that card? With the material they had that night?
Hey, Yoyo. Surf lost to a 80% female. You feel me? 40 bars was at 80%. She wasn't even at
Vixen have 30 Surf that night.
Oh yeah. But what Couture have? I don't know. I mean, depends. That was a weird battle.
That was too cringe, man. I'm looking at it like, just fucking get it over with. Jesus Christ. And then Clips ain't shit. He's like, oh, the man right. He said, you know what it is. You about to top it right here. He's like, oh.
Yeah, good.
So DME, when it comes to who had the best performance out of the men against on the Kings versus Queens cards.
Oh, that's a good one. I thought K Shine, but you can't sleep on Arsenal. He had a really good performance against Fisher.
Arsenal. But we expect that at an Arsenal.
Yeah, but I mean, sometimes he'd be just filler in it, but he wasn't this time. He was crazy Arsenal, but I mean, to me, K Shine was insane. I feel like
his first.
He took everything that all the little things that used to annoy me by K-Shine didn't appear in this battle. It's like he figured this was everything. He finally got it all together and just gave us one of his best performances.
So you look like one of the bros.
Yeah, oh my God, I felt bad for E-Heart, bro, and that, especially after she choked, right? And then K-Shine's like, "Come on, go ahead," and he's like, "Are you sure?"
Hey, E-Heart.
Then he came out. He just came back and ran back at her.
I seen that shirt that you had on, E-Heart. If you need logos, E-Heart, I do graphics, all that shit. I got you. Anybody in the battle rap community, I got you. Quit playing with me.
I thought K-Shine was going to take it easy on her after she choked in that third because he had already beat her. Yeah. But he just went back in and went on. I felt bad. I was gonna cry for him. He was being mean, but it was crazy, right?
You sure?
Bro.
That's a good sportsman, though. He's a good sportsman.
So
absolutely.
So DME, the Couture versus Charlie Clips. Something that I noticed was in the second round, because I got Couture won the second round clear to myself. So in the second round, when she was talking to Charlie Clips, she pulls out the little butt plug.
I missed that.
Oh, you
We're
missed.
not doing
I
that.
heard about it, but I missed
That
it.
motherfucker look like a little pacifier. We're not doing that.
I wanted to ask you. Did you see? Like, I seen defeat and Charlie Clips was looking sad in the second
She
round.
was looking sad too when Charlie was talking to her.
In the third round, like they both.
She was in the camera like this. I don't know why. URL, you ain't shit for being that close to her face. She was like,
talk.
he's talking to her and shit. I'm like, why are they so close to her face? Why is she like this in the camera? I'm like,
They both were looking like they both got super personal in the way that, like I said, she was looking in her second round. Well, Clips was looking sad in the second round, and she was looking sad in the third round. It's like she
pulled that baby dildo out. He was like,
Yeah, she was definitely looking sad. I liked what Clip started to do in that third, where he was like, "Oh, I still have feelings for you" or whatever, and he was going. Then he was like, "Oh, fuck you." Then he went on. But it looked like a moment there. But a lot of the women on Twitter are like upset about it, talking about, "Oh, that's not what it was. She was just, playing the poker face," because everyone was like she was about to cry there and stuff. I don't know. I genuinely thought that too.
Too close. They was.
URL
up there like this.
Yeah.
She looked like she was gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry.
That's how I thought the same. It's like a lot of people thought the same thing, but a lot of people are taking issue with it. I don't know. It looked like she was though.
I'm gonna say.
I mean, if you've been with somebody for that long and then you're up there battling them and they're saying shit like that, you're gonna get a little emotional. You're not a robot.
But how many times have they battled in the crib like that?
I know, but this is like you said, big stage
URL.
URL.
In the shower.
We're airing it all out on URL. King of the ring, king and queen.
What Hollow say? What Hollow say? Guess which room I'm in.
Right.
Big bars, it was just weird.
Bars,
Thanks.
I don't think a battle is where you air out relationship problems.
Yeah.
So getting into the Hollow and DNA situation. So with Hollow, do you think we're gonna see Hollow back on URL battling a DNA, perhaps, possibly?
Do we want to see that battle?
Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, they're starting something. DNA is okay, but
what happened to the lights over there, dude?
it's spooky out here. I don't know, but
it got spooky real quick. You mentioned Hollow's lights started flickering.
Hey,
you talking about DNA and shit? But here's the deal: the DNA is he's talking crazy. He spent his whole third round talking about Hollow, basically, and Hollows might have crossed some lines with URL. I don't know. Never say never. URL's known to forgive and forget it, and just bring it back. But putting out a contract's kind of crazy. I wouldn't have recommended that. You don't really do the stuff like that. Like, I don't know, but he put out their contract, said there's a lot of crazy stuff, and whether he's right or wrong on URL's end, maybe just. But Hollow would look crazy going back because his whole deal was, I want royalties. I want this. I want a piece of that. I want a piece of that. And if he goes back, he's not going to get it. So it's like, what were you talking about?
I'm not laughing at what he wanted. I'm just, all right, put like this. I salute him because you got to start from somewhere. It's got to start from somewhere. Right. Everything in life started from someone being like, nah. Just like pimps and hoes.
Right.
It's not like a thing.
Yoyo has the craziest analogies. Keep going.
I'm saying like pimps and hoes ain't really like a thing anymore. But back in the day, you know what I'm saying? They used to call them renegades when females running around without pimps and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it started from one hoe somewhere like, nah, we ain't doing this. You know what I mean? Boom. And now you got escort sites. Exactly. So what I'm saying is I salute him because he's starting from ground zero. He went against the machine. You know what I mean? And whether he gets a good outcome from it or not is on him.
So we're gonna transition super left right here because I gotta DME. I've been following you for like 3-4 years, but I've been supporting you for quite some time. Salute to you. So I gotta ask you, what's up with what do you believe in this so-called fun house?
Salute to Adept HNIC. Look, I like to dabble in conspiracies and this and that, and he the thing is, you know, he's not the first person to do stuff like this, but he's very entertaining the way he puts it together.
Yeah.
He knows you know, I'd probably watch him if he was just talking about regular battle rap or whatever. Like, I like the way he delivers. I like how he gets very passionate and upset. So it's kind of like me, you know, and you know, it's a lot of work to do stuff like that. The videos he's putting together. Now, look, I mean, I don't know, man. You know, I mean, some of it might be far fetched, but you never know. Like, you would hear stories about the industry, the music industry, and I would be this like to just say nah, but then you know, they'd be acting kind of weird sometimes. So, you know, and a lot of
right coming out saying shit about.
I mean, there's a lot of stories, man. Like even Birdman, like there's a lot of stories, right? And I don't know. It's interesting. As far as it being in battle rap, I'm not gonna say it.
That's the thing. I don't think Beasley Funhouse. Like, come on, son. Like, all right.
Well,
now,
I think
that's a funny ass word. That is a funny ass word. He has everybody like angry fan. Every time he goes live now, they're calling him Angry Pan and
Angry Pan, right? 50
that shit's mad funny. Like, he came in battle rap, he made his mark, definitely. He did it in a crafty ass way, and there may be some truth behind it. So it's the whole like Bigfoot theory behind it. You know what I mean? Like, is it real? Is it not real?
Is battle rap that big though? Is it that big yet?
It kind of is with Joe Biden and all this other stuff.
Here's the thing.
Caffeine made it that big.
Total Slaughter. Eminem.
Right. Here's the thing. You can have what's happened. You can take a depth theory and minus the homosexual stuff, right?
Yeah.
You can just say it now. Beasley and URL, they're the ones they run the league, right? And you don't got to do these favors for them per se, but you got to be cool with them. You know, just like in any other business, right? And they'll let people in and to do whatever they got to, you know, to get to that stage. You know, like not everyone can just come. Maybe you got to do regular little favor, other stuff, right? But who knows, right? But you know, and you see like it with NWX, you know, what they get.
Yeah.
Twerk.
How far fetched do you think it is if all them women was fucking Norbs?
That's a thing.
Salute to the ladies, Jesus Christ. Salute to the ladies. But if a lot of the ladies was fucking Norbs, how far fetched is it to think somebody fucking Beasley?
Right. Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. It's real. Like I said, that Funhouse shit, that's nutty as hell. Like, you know, man. But whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying how far fetched.
You know, I don't know what it is, but it's like ever since he's been around, it's like the battle rappers are either like trolling him or because they be saying some real suspect stuff like you know, I seen Bill Collector and them have interviews. Bill Collector says he's a millionaire now. Salute to Caffeine. Like Bill Collector's a millionaire because like, what is he talking about? And then they talking about, and then you know, when
roasting the shit out of me too, man. I think they do that to all league owners, man. Only league owner I haven't seen get roasted is the one from Battle Academy. Do with the dreads.
Stiz.
Yeah, Stiz. Yeah. I haven't seen Stiz get roasted yet.
But like, I don't know. I think it's funny, man, and I'm entertained by it. So if it's true, that's crazy. You know? But I don't put nothing past anything, man. The world's crazy, bro. So who fucking knows, man? But I'm not gonna just assume it's true unless I get evidence. You know, somebody actually coming out and saying this is what happened.
I mean, it's entertaining to watch. You know what I mean? Sometimes, like my wife, I was watching his one about Joe Biden. It's like 30 minutes long.
Right.
I'm just sitting here chilling.
I agree.
I'm really watching it. It's just on. I'm doing graphics. I'm just listening to it. My wife was like, yo, this nigga nuts. Who is that? I'm like, yo, some dude in battle rap. You know what I mean? Battle rap media. I'm like, yo, salute to hate that though, man. Like, it's very entertaining to watch. Like, everything in battle rap is really entertaining to watch. DME, I've been said he's one of the most entertaining bloggers in battle rap. Just you know what I mean? Just the whole energy of it.
Facts.
For real.
Hey, DME be keeping my ass up late. I be like, man, I gotta go to sleep for work. I go to sleep for work.
3:30 in the morning. Fucking
that shit pops up, and I'm like, man, what are you gonna talk about today? I'm pressing this shit.
He talk about Truffaut and Rio. I'm like,
oh yeah, because you know I work Saturday nights, right? So I be at work watching these battles, and then I saw you go live, and I'm at work, and I just click on it, right? And I saw the title. I can only listen like vaguely to it while I'm working, and I'm like, Truffaut? What? So that's something that's going on because I like Truffaut a lot. He's a really good Midwest dude. I don't know what's been going on with his URL battles. He's had some bad luck. I know he had some things with the law, and then he had some things with the people that he was battling backed out a few times. Yeah. So, but is that something you guys are working on?
Yeah, we're trying to put a little card together. Also trying to get LL Cool J versus Jay Murder because
I heard about that. That was a good one.
They was in the chat talking about Cool J with 30, my guy.
Time out. We go. Hey, DME. So LL Cool J versus Jay Murder, 3 rounders. Who you going with, bro?
We're actually gonna do a 1-rounder. If we put it together, we're gonna do it. Jay agreed to a 1-rounder.
Look, here's the deal. If Jay Murder comes is one of the best Jay Murders, I'd probably go Jay Murder. But sometimes he doesn't, man. And then LL Cool J is usually consistent. So it all depends on which Jay Murder shows up. I think peak Jay Murder could beat LL Cool J, but he's got to show up. He got
that tournament, so we're just trying to.
That's the thing. Is he in the tournament?
Yeah, we're trying to get a good day. When I FaceTimed him last night, he was ready for show off.
He better be focused on that 50 stacks.
That's why I said focus on that 50 stacks, man. I'm always hit his hand with some bread because that's the homie, man. That's the first battle rapper that reached back out. So yeah, I'm always fuck with Jay Murder over here.
There's another battle rapper who's in the tournament who's battling in a couple of weeks off. I don't like this. I don't know why. If I was in the tournament, I don't know if I'd be taking other battles right now. I'd probably be concentrating on the who else was there was another guy who was supposed to battle. I think it wasn't Headlight. Yeah. Well, Headlights was, and then he canceled it. He was gonna battle on RB, and he's in the middle of the tournament.
Yeah.
So, and that's the reason why, because I hollered at him. Yeah. I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna show him the Texas, but I'm like, yo, is you battling Rio gonna be too much on top of the tournament?
Right.
Because I don't want to send no deposits out, and then in the middle of it, he's like, damn, I gotta focus on this 50 G. Focus on that motherfucking bread.
So in this KOTD tournament, did Chef Trez get replaced
by Eddie I?
Was there a reason why? Chef
Trez backed out, health reasons, I think, or something.
Health.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. It was either health or personal, but he had to back out.
They should have put Lada Zay back in.
Well, no, here's what they did. They right before the tournament started, they had a list of 5 names. I think Lada Zay was one of them, and they picked 5 guys. They asked Frack declined it because he's got his music stuff going on. He didn't want to get back in. They picked people who lost already, right?
They should have put Zay.
And then they did a vote in the King of the Dot chat, and Eddie I won the vote. That's how it happened.
Okay.
They did the vote. I voted too, so it was. I don't remember if I think Lada Zay was on it. Now that I'm thinking about it, was Lada Zay, Eddie I. It was Caustic, and a couple other battlers that had lost. Then they just did the vote, and so Eddie I won.
Out of all the battlers in battle rap, the ones that really fuck with me is Hami. Money bags, murder. I fuck with Hami. Swave. Swave and Rio had a weird back and forth. They battled in the damn comment section on one of my posts.
Swave's funny though, man.
Yeah, bro. That's a battle I want to see.
Yeah.
Swave, December 13th, you're gonna be in Atlanta. We'll be in Atlanta too.
Okay.
Yeah.
We coming to see y'all.
Go be there. I'm gonna be there too.
Because we're trying to get that event that I'm trying to do. Because everything with Rio now, after we went to Atlanta, me and Get Your Bars Up Media, and we all met and everything. We got to transition in person. Motherfuckers got to feel that energy.
That's a fact.
This thing right here, how tall you think BA is? This motherfucker's 6'8". I don't know. Nah, he's 6'4". But I'm 5'7", right? Rio and these niggas is built like tanks. Just to let y'all know, these motherfuckers is huge. These ain't little guys, you know what I mean?
Right.
Hey, Yo-Yo, tell DME your shotgun shug.
Yo, salute Shotgun Shug, man. That's a real one. He popped out Dolo with his chain on in Atlanta downtown on a Friday.
Hey, tell her what happened when you dabbed him up.
I seen him. I'm like, Shug. All right, boom. Because I seen him on Instagram. He said he was downtown Atlanta. I said, "Oh, pop out." So I got up because I was drunk at 5. This was like 5:30 in the afternoon. I was drunk. Got back up at the hotel bed, left wifey in the hotel. Was walking across the street to BA Hotel and seen Suge. I'm like, Suge, come up to the hotel. Like, all right, boom, give me like 10, 15 minutes. Ran up to BA shit. We chilling in there. I'm like, ooh, let me hit Suge up. Hit Suge ass up. He come walking up. This motherfucker's so damn tall. Went to shake his hand, and my fucking forehead's like in his motherfucking rib. Like, like that was good. And boom. This motherfucker so damn tall. Everybody big as hell. I'm like,
wow.
These is big dudes, just for y'all to know. Like, Jesus Christ.
I got a funny story like that. I was at me and my girl were at the King of the Dot event when Head Ice battled Rome for the chain. And we had gotten there. It was earlier. We had gotten there. It was early, and then they kind of had like bar stools, like just a couple of them, not really many places to sit. Damn. So me and my girl, she wanted to sit, obviously. So we got, there was 2 chairs, and me and my girl was sitting at the chair by the little circuit bar thing. She went to the bathroom, right? So I'm just standing there by myself, and then all of a sudden I get a tap on my back, and it's Head Ice, right? And he's like, "Hey, yo," and I'm like, "Whoa, like who's that?" He's like, "Is that chair taken?" And I'm like, yeah, my girl. Like, I gotta tell Head Ice you can't have the chair. Because I rather deal with Head Ice than my girl when she the chair's gone. I'd rather not deal with Head Ice. I'll be honest with you, right? But I was like, no. He's like, oh, okay, all right. But it was just crazy. That was the first time I like seen him.
He probably big as shit too.
Yeah, Head Ice pretty a big dude, but he got like that aura about him. Like he just walked.
Yeah, and that's
ice.
The thing.
Yeah.
With the battles with Rio, they gotta feel that aura.
Yep.
They gotta feel that aura with Rio, man, because on the internet they obviously ain't feeling it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's hard to project it over the screen. I'll be honest with you. And battle rap's always been like, not always, but there's always in person. Like
yeah, the in-person vibe is just
but to build what he's done without an in-person battle is impressive.
Like, no one's ever did it. No one's ever did it.
I can't think of anybody, right? Can you? I don't.
No one's ever got to that magnitude in battle rap strictly virtually.
Just off of like Zoom battles and stuff. Yeah. I don't know.
When Loaded Lux reaches out and gives you an eye emoji and tells you like I'm watching you and follows you, that's big time in the battle rap world. It's huge.
Oh, Loaded Lux did that?
Yeah, that's
watching. Oh no, shit. Okay.
The Adi Boom battle. After the Adi Boom battle.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Rio hit me up like an hour later, like, bro. I said, "What's good?" He said, "Nah, this ain't real, bro." I said, "What are you talking about?" He like, Lux just followed me and commented on my shit, bro. I said, "Oh, you lying."
That's almost like Jay-Z telling Lux you're gonna get this work tweet, right? Like that's kind of in the same.
That's how Rio felt. Rio said, like, "Yo, are you
gave it back
me?
To somebody? That's fire, bro."
And then John reaches out to me, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, so he was actually there for the Jack Boy shit. That was crazy because let's think about this. You got Rio battling Jack Boy in front of John, who with
you
that
know
history,
what was really supposed
that was crazy.
You know what was really supposed to hapen?
No, I didn't. I don't know. Maybe I did.
When I initially hit John. When I initially hit John up, we was trying to get him to. All right, Rio was gonna recreate a jewelry store, and we was trying to get. We was trying to get John to be the clerk.
Ah, what, like during the battle?
Yeah.
Oh, like he did the prison thing.
Yeah,
I got you.
At the same little facility and shit, we was gonna, recreate.
And he was gonna be the clerk. That would have been crazy though. That would have been crazy, but probably.
Yeah.
But just to have him there was.
Just to have him there, and just to get his input and feedback after the battle, it was amazing. You know what I mean? Right. Like it was definitely amazing, and he was even like, "Yo, what is going on with Rio, man? Somebody got to clip this dude." Like,
right.
So that shit was amazing, man.
That's a fact.
Like to have John sitting right there, John Boy Walton. to have John sitting right there in front. Because did you see Jack Boy face when Jack Boy joined the stream in the back?
Yeah.
He walked away from his camera.
Because it saw John, right?
No, he didn't see John.
Oh, he didn't see him yet.
He didn't see him. He just clicked onto the stream and walked away from his phone. So when it came back on, he looking at it. He said,
"Yo, I I want to salute. I want to salute to Jack Boy. I want to salute to the young fella. But I was in the building, Gnome 9, which is one of the greatest event that I've ever been to. Can't even front. Energy was crazy.
That's almost a million. That's almost a million view battle.
So I was actually one of the people that was up there at the front when Jack Boy jumped off stage, right? So Jack Boy looks me dead in my motherfucking eyes, bro.
Lucky he's still off on.
Like, hey, he looks like he wanted to get this work. So me, I'm there dolo, but it's a lot of dudes behind me talking about, come over here, I'm gonna fuck you up. This. Like,
why you?
I have no idea.
That's crazy.
He looks at me, he looks at me, and then you see Twerk and everybody else jump off stage right behind him, and I'm just thinking to myself, please don't come over here. Please,
Twerk
I don't want to make a scene.
That's funny, man. Bro, that is crazy.
Yeah, like,
did they think that he thought you were the one heckling?
I don't know if he thought it was me or somebody over there by me, but it was some guys behind me talking about you this, you that, like they were calling them out. But that was like all throughout though, because everybody wasn't nobody really feeling him like that, except his first round was dope. He had a dope first round.
And you got to remember the lights going off the way it did probably threw you guys off, right? You didn't know what the hell's going on. I don't even think Smack knew what was going on.
Thanks.
And then, of course, there's people going to be restless and chitter-chattering and heckling. You know, that's going to happen because that whole thing just, like, it was insane. But what was he, like what if he would have fought somebody? That's crazy. And wasn't that, what was the main event? Was that Cassie Goods? Or was that battle or no?
No. Main event was Loaded Lux in Averb.
Oh, yeah, that was the Loaded Lux Averb.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You would have messed that up. Yeah, Loaded Lux Averb.
Man,
not doing that tonight.
Yo, I don't know what type of energy, but you know, it was a lot of fans, right? So at the beginning of the event, you know, DME, you go to these events, you got to be in a long ass line that's across the field. Like, so battle rappers come out sometimes and chop it up with people. And Jack Boy decides at the beginning of the event to start walking around like he's tough, like looking super tough. He got fans talking about what's up, Jack Boy, like, hey, what's up, salute to you. And he's ignoring motherfuckers.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
So that set off everybody already. So people didn't even like him before his battle even started, even though he had, like I said, he had a fire round. People were cheering, actually.
Yeah, they were.
You can't give that type of energy to fans who come to actually see.
Absolutely not, man. And I've had a lot of good experiences with battle rappers. Most of them have been really cool when I've never met them. So
yeah,
you know, like, they don't act Hollywood easily.
I've only met two, which is Shotgun Sugar and Rio.
Yeah.
but DME, I'm gonna tell you about the Arsenal and Official, right? So I had two interviews recently with Arsenal and Official. I had an interview with both of them, right? So they both chop it up with me behind the scenes or whatnot, that I couldn't record or whatnot. So Arsenal, I asked him, I was like, yeah, what's your next battle? He tells me, yeah, I got something coming up, Kings versus Queens Official, this, that. And I'm like, so how you gonna do in the battle? Arsenal is laughing, not taking that shit serious, talking about, I'm gonna fuck her up. Just do it, right? So then I interview Official, and I talk to Official behind the scenes, and she's like, man, I'm gonna kill Arsenal. I'm so this, I'm so that. And we see how it turned out, right?
Yeah, it doesn't always sometimes the face-offs are like, sometimes whoever's like crazier in the face-off, you might not win that. And Official seemed like she had heart, like losing breath a lot. You know, like salute to her. I mean, she stood in front of Diz, and that was a maniac Diz, and I thought held her own. And Arsenal, man, though, like I said, he was top form in that yesterday. For that.
Hey, BA, I wanna share my screen so I can promote these new little shirts I did for me and Rio and shit.
I don't know. You know, I don't know how to do that. You know, I don't know.
It's gonna be easy. I just gotta click out of this browser and go to my Chrome browser. So I'll be right back. 1 second.
All right, for sure. But yeah, DME. She looked like she was off the whole battle. I don't know, like if she had some type of issues going. She kind of looked a little nervous to me.
It might have been a little bit nervous, you know. And then having to stand in front of that Arsenal was, but That's what they get paid for, man. But I think it was nervous, a little bit nervous. Running out of breath. When you're a little hyper, too hyper, she seemed like a little too hyper. That leather jacket wasn't helping because she's probably hot. You know, I don't know what was going on with that leather jacket, but that was pretty crazy.
What the hell are we looking at right now? What is this, man?
Okay. I'm still fucking nigga, bitch, in my garage.
That's some more gear you guys got?
I thought a bitch said something to me, ho, keep it calm. Little Bill one say through the man like Ted DiBiase. I'm still fucking nigga, bitch, in my garage. $1 million man like Ted DiBiase. I'm still on a project. Big pop-up, bitch, I get a pop.
Oh, that's what's up.
I like that.
You got like a little clothing line you started?
Yes,
I like that.
All right, that's what's up, man. I like that. I like that.
We are the
community. That's nice. That's like that.
That's like community approved.
Hey, I need that music though. That's what I need.
It's out, man.
It's out.
Yeah, it's on my page right now. It's called.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ted DiBiase.
Yeah.
Don't get them started.
Yeah, man. Go to like I said, Hem House Graphics with a Z on Instagram or Rio_Nkosi, man. Make sure you go purchase. Also, get Rio's mask. They in the other room, man. Everybody got a Rio mask. You got one too. Get your bars up. Let's go.
Everybody I got one. I support. Y'all know I fuck with y'all. But anyways, fellas, I'm about to get up off of here. Yo, thank you for showing up and showing your boys some love. DME. Hey, the pleasure is mine, bro. I appreciate
y'all
for coming on, and I'm definitely gonna have to get you soon on one of my. I got to get an interview with you pretty soon. Talk your
hit me up, man. I'm down.
Definitely. Well, y'all, hey, Yo, once more, tell them where they can find you.
Hem House Graphics with a Z on Instagram or the Word Sport everywhere else, man.
Hey, DME, I know you big time, but tell them where they can find you, sir.
DME Detroit on everything. That's all.
As y'all already know,
PlayStation.
This episode was
follow his backup page too, man. Because he's a good flag.
This episode was fire.
That's all right.
Hey, salute to
Good, y'all. Y'all be good.
For sure. Hold up.